So, fungal and bacterial inoculants, we talked about them last time. I want to give you a quick recipe for how to make your own. You can do that if you want. You can buy stuff. I don't really care. My general idea is you shouldn't need to buy anything if you don't want to, even though there are a lot of really high-quality products available. But the concept here is one that you can learn more about if you look up IMO online, which stands for Indigenous Micro-Organisms. The process by which you make your own inoculants is you take a bucket and go for a walk. Feel free to bring a lover, spouse, child, pet. Go by yourself if you need your own time. This is formal farm work, right? This is on the clock. Sorry, I need to go harvest my inoculants. It may look like I'm going for a walk, but I'm actually I'm working. The objective is to hit as many microclimates as possible. You want to hit, field, meadow, field edge, forest, stream, wetland, pond. Hit as many microclimates as possible, and you're looking for the plants that have shiny leaves. Anything that's looking particularly vibrant and vital, anything that's looking really, what shiny leaves look like? Mm-hmm. When plants are healthy, their leaves are shiny. That's what you're looking for. Anybody that's got shiny leaves. I mean, the argument is that anybody who's got shiny leaves basically is stockpiling extra energy in the form of fat. They're so healthy that they're fat, like a fat animal, right? It's really healthy. It's got a nice glossy sheen on its coat. You can't see its ribs. When plants look like that, that means they're healthy. They rarely look like that if they don't have good, healthy gut flora. So what you're doing is looking for the plants that have shiny leaves, and then if you're wanting to make a soil inoculant, you go and you just take a handful of soil from underneath that plant and put it in your bucket. And then you proceed through your walk to hit as many microclimates as possible, looking for shiny leaves on plants, and you grab a handful of soil from underneath all of them. And when you get home, you've got a couple pounds of soil in the bottom of your bucket, which is full of billions or trillions of a broad spectrum of microorganisms. Really, really rudimentarily simple. You can reestablish species that are indigenous but aren't present in your soil because of how the soil's been treated for the past number of years, et cetera, et cetera. This is not a guarantee kind of process, but this is a nice broad spectrum re-inoculate kind of process. Generally what I do at that point is I take my bucket, add some water, stir it up, let the dirt filter to the bottom, and then I assume that standing in suspension in that bucket of water are many of these individual species. So this is a really slapdash, local, haphazard method, but there's many nuances. Look it up online. There's all kinds of much more sophisticated ways to reproduce these individuals. But through something as simple as this, you can harvest them and then basically water them into a hole. Right? I generally have a barrel on the scale of my farm. I've got a 55-gallon drum. I've got a sump pump at the bottom of it with a hose, and I just walk my hose down and I water each of the holes when I'm planting, before I plant. And I put a bunch of goodies in here. So one thing that's going to go in here is the inoculants.